Hello everyone, my name is Melena and welcome to my channel. We have my new mic out and I did clip it onto a makeup brush so I can use it like a legit microphone. Because today we're doing a sit down video and I'm going to be chatting with you guys all about organization, the things that saved my life, the things that I recommend, the mistakes I made as a college student, as a high school student, literally at whatever stage of life you're in. Organization is so important. I'm gonna be honest, it took a while for me to lock down a schedule, lock down habits that made me feel like I was actually maximizing my time, maximizing my focus, being fully committed to everything that I needed to be. I'm also someone with awful memory, so organization means everything to me. First and foremost, GCal is a lifesaver. And I go to the University of Michigan. I feel like everybody talks about GCal like it's your personal friend. And to be honest, it is. If you use Apple Calendar, if you use other types of calendars, literally whatever the case may be, find a calendar system. I use GCal, Google Calendar, because it's just easier to access from all my devices. I have it on my phone, I have it on my laptop. It's just a lot easier for me if I'm on the go. I color code literally everything. People are like, how do you get those extra colors? I'll show you. When you create a new calendar, you can add in a hex code. I usually just search up pink hex code. They'll give me 1,000,000. A hex code is just a very specific combination of numbers and letters that will give you a very specific color. So literally any shade you can think of will be there. And I know a lot of people have already put together color combos, whether they're monochromatic or they're all pastel. If you want them to be cute and match, you don't have to work very hard to find something. For me, all of my classes school-wise are blue and all of my other things are pink. My work is green. It looks a little insane. It gets the job done. I have a different color for each class, and then I separate my personal life into different sectors. So I have fitness, I have faith, I have meetings and appointments as one. If you have any questions about certain features, please let me know. I'd be more than happy to help you out with it. I know it's been a lifesaver for me, so if I can help you with that, a win's win. The next thing that I really utilize is Notion, and it took me years to utilize Notion to its fullest potential. I was very confused by it. I was just talking to one of my roommates about it, who was like,
I don't understand how to use it. I download it, I don't get it.
A template is going to be your absolute best friend. Sometimes the templates, I won't say that they're necessarily bad. Okay, I'm not here to yuck anybody's yum, but sometimes they just might not work for you personally, and that's totally okay. Be open to switching around your templates. You need to delete them, delete them. Personally, what I use mine the most for is probably the planner tab. I will try to put up the template that I got it from. So I have a card for each course. I try to link everything important in there. Sometimes I'll take notes in class, and instead of doing like a Google Doc, I will just put it into my Notion and I will make a page. For me, that's easier to organize. It's easier to keep together. I also will track things like absences if the course has mandatory attendance. And then my favorite feature is the assignment list. The assignment tracker has changed my life. When I'm up to date with it, I am the best student I can be. This is kind of what mine looks like at this point in time. You get the name of the assignment, you get the day it's due, you get the course that it's from, and then you get the status. So you can say not started, in progress, or done. Again, what a lifesaver. I also make sure when I'm putting in my due dates, I put them in a few days earlier than what they're due. Let's say I had something due January 20th. I might make it due for myself, I guess, on the 17th or the 18th. When I stay on top of things, like right now, I am 4 or 5 days ahead on my schedule, which means I'm probably closer to a week ahead in regular timing, which is a great place to be. But also, it comes in handy if you are really falling behind on maybe an assignment and you're like, oh my gosh, this is due on the 17th. Let's say it's been a rough week. Or more importantly, you're having tech issues, there's still a bit of wiggle room. It gives you a bit of cushion that if something goes wrong, you still have a little time to fix it and still not have that assignment be late. So that is something that I've actually committed to, at least for this semester, and it has been saving my life. I cannot recommend it enough. But try to forget about the idea that these are fake deadlines, fake due dates, because in the past, I have always remembered that. And so then I give up on trying to do them early and I will just do them on a normal schedule. And then I feel stressed and overwhelmed and I get backed up on work. It's not fun for anybody. I also feel like when I make my own fake due dates, I can balance things out much better. I go into the syllabus for each of my classes and I look. Maybe I'll say, oh, week 4 of my classes is very heavy, but week 3 is a pretty light week of work. Okay, then move some of those deadlines from week 4 into week 3. So you're being more consistent. Then when week 4 gets here, you're already a little ahead because you spaced it out more. You're not feeling swamped, you're not feeling overwhelmed, you're less likely to get burned out. It works. I also have other pages. I've been working on a finance page. I don't keep up to date with that as much. Same with a habit tracker. The things that I kind of keep in my habit tracker are working out, Bible studying, just a reminder to take my meds, which seems like a stupid one, but whatever works, you guys. Journaling. I know some of these things I won't be able to do every day. Like I take 1, maybe 2 rest days a week from the gym or from fitness classes. So obviously I'm not going to have 365 days a year where I have my little fitness box crossed off, because it's not recommended. You should be taking rest days. You should not be pushing your body every single day. Life happens. Sometimes you have to skip a workout. Sometimes you have other stuff going on, and that's okay. I don't live or die by my habit tracker, but it kind of is nice if I want to just push myself a little bit more and stay on track, stay organized. I also was keeping track of the internships I was applying for. If you're applying for jobs, if you're applying for internships, keep an eye out on some of those templates that can just help you stay organized. I also, on my dashboard, always have a to-do list. Sometimes I'll split it up by the day and plan out the whole week. Sometimes I'll just have that day. Sometimes I'll have ones where I'm like, okay, whenever you can get to this, like these are just miscellaneous tasks that I don't want to forget, and it would be nice to get to at some point. Notion is a really, really great tool, but it can be very confusing. There are a ton of YouTube videos, TikTok videos, Instagram videos, literally any type of social media where you can go on and learn more about the platform and really figure it out for yourself. It is worth the learning curve. I don't want to say I regret, but I kind of do wish if I could redo high school, I would give Notion more of a chance early on and push through the learning curve, because it has changed my life and I can't imagine coming to college, being a college student without it. The next thing that I want to touch on is my whiteboard calendar and my chalkboard calendar. Yes, I have 2. My whiteboard calendar is literally just an overview of the month. It's like my GCal but less detailed, and I just like having something physical that I can look at. It is on the end of my bed. It's by where my dresser is. It is by where my coffee drink station is. So whenever I'm getting up in the morning, I can see what's going on that week, the rest of the month, the day. And then above my coffee station, I have a chalkboard where it is the week. I usually break down my events more on that chalkboard. That might seem a lot, that might seem overkill, but to also have something physical that I can look at while I'm in my room, it does help me, keeps me in check. I also do have a physical planner. I used to have these big planners. I realized those don't work for me. So now I have a little planner, and sometimes I'll put to-dos in there. It's also, I guess, just another form of organization. To some people, it might be ridiculous that I use GCal, Notion, my planner, my chalkboard, my whiteboard. Like, that's a lot going on, but for me, I need to have multiple areas where I can write all of this stuff down and check it, no matter where I am, no matter what time of the day it is. I also been really practicing tough love with myself, and when I gotta do things, I don't really care if I want to do it now. If I need to do it, I need to do it, and I will get up and I will force myself. And it's not because I hate myself and I think like,
oh my god, I'm so lazy and stupid and annoying, and I'm just laying here.
Also at the same time, like, why am I laying here when I have things to do? Oh, I'm gonna regret this so much later when I really want to go to bed, but I put off everything that I actually needed to do doom scroll. And it sounds easier said than done, but I feel like I wasn't able to get disciplined until I practiced tough love. To find this kind of balance between tough love and also having grace for yourself is very hard, but once you find it, it's worth it. I don't have a lot of great tips to find that happy medium yet, but if I do, I'll share them with you. Those are kind of my ideas for some organization, keeping your life together. This is just kind of like a quick and fun video, just to kind of let you guys know what I've been up to, what I recommend, what I don't. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please check out my podcast and my other socials in the description below. Subscribe, like, comment, whatever you want to do. And I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.